All right, welcome everyone. We're just gonna wait a couple minutes before getting started. In the meantime, we have this lovely elevator music. So this session will be to around, I believe, like 7:10, and then we're gonna head over to the Discord where you'll get to actually talk to the different officers. So the presentation itself will be a lot shorter, but you do have opportunities after to talk to everyone. So we'll be going over that a little later. For those of you who just joined, welcome. We're going to wait a couple minutes just because I can see people trickling in, and then we'll go ahead and get started. Should have prepared like jokes to tell while we're waiting, but yeah, I can see more people trickling in still. We're just gonna wait another minute or two before getting started. All right, we'll give it like one more minute. Jack's got me with the jokes. All right, for those of you curious, Jack's joke was, why did the gym close down? And the answer is, it just didn't work out. So there's your lame joke of the day to start us off. And I think with that, we can go ahead and get started. Awesome. So welcome everyone to ACM's winter general meeting. And I know I can't see your faces, but from past years, I know that there are people here of all years, all majors, all experience levels, and to literally all of you, welcome. We are so excited to have you here. And we're excited to tell you a little bit more about ACM. All right. So what is ACM? ACM stands for the Association for Computing Machinery, and we are the largest computer science organization on campus. We strongly believe that anyone who wants to learn computer science should be able to. So beyond that, first and foremost, we're a place to learn. Now, during fall quarter alone, we had 10 different workshop tracks, including those specifically for beginners and those who have more experience across various different topics that you'll learn today. And then beyond just being a place to learn, it's definitely a place to explore. Now, you're going to hear a lot of different committees talk, and they all focus on different parts of CS. And that's what's so cool about tech in general, is that there's so many different options to explore. And so you can really see what area speaks to you. Now, in fall quarter, we had so many members exploring more than one committee's events, and you're welcome to do that. And finally, ACM is a place to find community. Now, UCLA is a big school. Even engineering and CS can appear so intimidating. But you know what? This is a great space to get to know those around you, meet new people, and really find that community. And you'll see it's not that scary anymore. This quarter, our family grew tremendously through different workshops, through different events, and even through the online sphere. We really utilize Facebook and Instagram and Discord, and we can see these communities really forming. And I don't just say that. You can see in these pictures, we really are a family. You can see our closeness through every single one of our events. We love what we do. We love getting to know you, and we love teaching. Now, this is my last general meeting, and I'm literally nostalgic. ACM has been truly the highlight of my time here at UCLA, and I'm so excited to be speaking to so many people who are so interested in getting involved, because really this is just a one-of-a-kind opportunity. And even though we're virtual, we have worked incredibly hard. We've refined our events over and over again so that you can get the best experience possible. So I promise you, we are so excited to have you here, and we have so much that we want to show you. So what do we have in store today? So each of these committees that I mentioned has a committee president, and those presidents will be talking about what's in store for winter quarter. So again, we'll be talking about game design, competitive programming, design, cybersecurity, teaching, diversity, artificial intelligence, and mobile and web development. There's a huge spectrum of stuff. So with that, let's go ahead and get things kicked off with ACM Studio. I'll hand it over to Evan and Cade.
Thank you, Rucha. Hello, everyone. My name is Cade Adams, and I'm one of the co-presidents for ACM Studio. Super glad you guys all came over today, and I'd love to tell you a bit about our committee. So our mission is to help foster community with people who have similar passions to us, which is that of game development. Everyone in our club, all of our officers really likes playing games, creating games, and we really just want to share that with everyone else who might have an inkling that they might want to try it. And so in the fall, we held different workshops to teach people how to use Unity, which is the program we use to design games. And in the fall, or in the winter, we have something super exciting.
Yeah, so I'm Evan. I'm the other co-president of Game Studio, and the thing that Kate just mentioned is we are moving to our project portion of the year, which is super exciting. Over the course of winter and spring quarter, we split up our committee into a bunch of small teams of students who are going to create a game over the course of the rest of the year. So you can see on this slide some of the previous game projects that have been created by Game Studio. And this is a really great opportunity for anyone who really wants to jump into game development. And we are just forming the teams right now. And if you would like, you can come talk to us later on Discord if you are interested in joining one of our teams. Yeah, so we welcome people of all skill levels. Even if you didn't attend our workshops over the course of the previous quarter, there's a place for you in Studio if you would like to get this project experience. And we really just want to encourage anyone who wants to come learn about game dev to come jump into it, because this is a great project making opportunity. Yeah. So our next committee is ACM ICPC.
Hello, y'all. So nice to see so many of you here. Welcome to ACM ICPC. Let's get right to it. So ACM ICPC's mission is to promote algorithmic thinking and help with proficient problem solvers. Really, it is that straightforward. But what is ICPC? ICPC stands for International Collegiate Programming Contest, and put simply, it is the oldest, largest, and most prestigious programming contest out there. This is the contest where students represent universities and compete from the regionals, nationals, and international levels. And this is where we started off as an organization. Back in the day, we were just a bunch of algorithmic enthusiasts whose goal was to represent UCLA in this competition and bring back laurels. But over the years, we've expanded so much to really encompass anything to do with problem solving. And all our events are geared towards spreading that love and passion for competitive programming and problem solving, regardless of what level of experience you're at. So that being said, let's get right to our Winter 21 offerings. So first up is our competitive programming workshops, also known as Project A-Star. Our weekly algorithm academy is where you can sharpen those competitive programming skills. This quarter, we operate in 2 tracks. Beginner track is open to everybody, regardless of prior experience, although we do recommend that you attended our Intro to Competitive Programming track in the fall. We will not be repeating the same content, it's fresh material. And we will also be having advanced training, looking forward to the Southern California Regionals competition for late February. Once again, this is also open to everybody, regardless of whether or not you made it to the UCLA ICPC team. Next up is technical interview prep. So these are weekly workshops where we teach you all the essential data structures and algorithms you need to ace your interviews. Particularly for winter, this workshop series will run in sync with CS32. By that, I mean with regards to topics. So it's a great way to stay on top of your course material and prep for those interviews. We will also be offering one-on-one mock interviews. This will be later in the quarter. And a bunch of one-off events. So for our Puzzle-a-thon section, we have an exciting Estimathon planned for you. If you don't know what an Estimathon is, do Google it. It's a team estimation challenge. We'll get more information about that soon, but it's going to be a super fun one. We will also be hosting a diversity panel. This is one of my favorites for this quarter. There's a chance where you can hear from a wide range of panelists about their competitive programming journeys and unique backgrounds. Once again, not everybody started coding when they were 12, and you'll see you can still be successful at competitive programming regardless of that. And lastly, gearing up for Code Sprint, which is our annual programming contest in the spring, we will be having a couple mini contests to prepare for that in winter. That's about it from my end. Just to recap, all you really need is a passion for problem solving, and I'm sure you'll find something interesting to do at ACM ICPC. We really look forward to seeing you at our Meet the Officers session this Monday, January 11th, 6 to 7 p.m. Yeah, thanks for listening. Next up is ACM Design.
Right. Hello, guys. I'm Tomoki, and I'm the ACM Design co-president.
And I'm Haki. I'm the other ACM Design co-president.
So today we'll talk about ACM Design. So first up, next slide. We noticed that UCLA doesn't really have a UI focus club. There's a lot of art clubs, there's a lot of coding clubs, but there's not really a user experience club. So our long-term mission is to create a community of creative engineers and tech-aware designers, where they can collaborate and do projects together. So our day-to-day job is to maintain a cohesive visual identity for ACM Design. So here's a little collage of the things we made in the past. And also I'd say 60-70% of all the visual things you'll see in this presentation was made by us to make sure there's a cohesive branding for ACM as a whole.
And so we'll be starting some workshop series soon, which will be very exciting. This quarter, we'll be doing 2 workshop series, our Intro to UI UX series, which is focused on user experience research, solution ideation, lo-fi, hi-fi mockups, and other aspects of design thinking that you might need if you're doing a case study or anything kind of related to the sort of full design thinking spectrum. And then we also have a variety workshop series called Design Tapas, which we'll be teaching some more technical design skills like 3D modeling with Blender and WebGL. And we'll be having more workshops in the near future as well. So yeah, we have 3 main sectors in ACM Design. We have the design side, which is where we make graphic designs for marketing and branding, where we kind of define the brand for all the different aspects of ACM committees and all of their events and things like that. We also have our UX kind of focused team, where we work on websites, other kinds of software, or anything that's a little bit more technical that involves like like a user focused thing. And this is where design thinking is kind of involved. And then we also have like a pretty strong dev team that works on software to implement this design. So this includes like all of our web dev projects that like our ACM Design portal site and the ACM style guide that recently just got finished. And this is sort of like the main part where the merger of design and computer science kind of shows its face. And then if you want to know more, please check out our Facebook page and the ACM Discord, or you could email us at acmdesign@gmail.com. And with that said, I'm happy to introduce ACM Cyber.
Hi, I'm Ellie.
And I'm Disha, and we are ACM Cyber's co-presidents. So ACM Cyber is the cybersecurity branch of ACM, and our mission is to create a community in which both experts and beginners alike can grow in their industry-relevant cybersecurity skills and knowledge. So basically, if you're new to cybersecurity and don't know where to start, we want to provide a comfortable place where we can introduce you to topics in our workshops. And if you have some more experience, we can be a great place to have some cool conversations and meet people with similar interests. This quarter, we are doing a set of 5 web hacking workshops for our quarterly Cyber Academy track. And we will talk about topics such as the basics of web to gear you up for cross-site scripting, cross-site request forgery, SQL and NoSQL injection, PHP problems, and secure web dev. Workshops will be held from 7 to 9 p.m. PT on Thursdays. And we also have something new planned to complement our workshops, where you can get some cool mini prizes for solving our workshop challenges. We're also introducing a mini series to complement our web hacking track called Tool Talks, where our officers have chosen some of their favorite web hacking tools such as THC Hydra, Burp Suite, and OAuth's Juke Shop, and just like doing some small demos and walkthroughs to teach you how to use these tools. Dates will be updated later in the quarter.
All right, so as usual, each quarter we hold a CDF After Dark competition at the end of the quarter around week 8 to week 9. It's a really beginner-friendly competition where we kind of target people who's been to our workshop or haven't been and just want to try it out. And they're based on challenges on the topics that we covered during the workshop. So this is a great place to try out your new skills or to just kind of attempt easy challenges to play with. And this quarter, we're also starting a new program called Sci Beta Row. It is our official frat group of CTF competitors for the quarter. They do external CTFs not held by Cyber, just to have fun and maybe win prizes. So signups are closing tomorrow at midnight, so sign up if you're interested. And lastly, our first workshop is starting next Thursday at 7 p.m. And feel free to check out our website, join our Discord, or follow us on Facebook for more information. And next up, we have the terrific Teach LA.
That alliteration, damn. Hey everyone, my name is Matt. I'm a third-year CS major here. My pronouns are he, him, and I'm also the president of ACM Teach LA. So I want to tell you a little bit about what we do. We teach LA. But specifically, we teach kids in LA from K to 12 about computer science. And our big goal is to make sure that we can make CS education as accessible and inclusive as possible. And we try to take a few different creative approaches to doing that, whether it's through teaching virtual classes, running events, and writing code. And the big meme you're going to hear me say again and again is that there's no prior experience required. We really value what you have to bring to the table. But as I said, kind of 3 different overall things. The first thing is we teach weekly virtual classes with a huge range of age groups. And that includes things like Scratch with elementary school students, Python with middle school students, machine learning, React Native, and app development with high school students. So whether you're coming from Hack Sprint and you want to bust at those React Native skills, or you want to use the world's best programming language, Scratch, you can hit us up. And even if you don't have time to come to these schools directly, there's also lots and lots of curriculum development that we do. We make Kahoots and workshops and interactive worksheets and all this kind of stuff. So if you're interested, this is completely right up your alley. And as I'll say again, no prior experience is required. The next overall category of things we do is we run events. And these are more one-off kind of things that get kids excited about tech, get them exposed and engaged with just how awesome it can be. And we've got a ton of stuff going on this quarter. We've got careers in tech. You know, CS is not just beep, bop, boop software engineering all day, every day. And we do a ton of collabs with other clubs, like Fair Machine Learning with ACM AI, teaching kids how to code robots with Scratch, with Beam, Day of Code with ACM-W, how the web works with Creative Labs, and honestly, your idea too. And I'll say it again, no prior experience is required. And in particular, events are all about showcasing diverse experiences in CS. So we want you and what you have to bring to the table. The last overall big sphere of things that we do is code. And we create software specifically to help our teachers make education more accessible and more engaging. So what does that look like? We've got what you see on the screen, an online editor that we've made to be as kid-friendly as possible, one that we use in our classes. You can help us manage our static sites so we can make our curriculum more accessible so kids can see as many resources about all the stuff we talk about. And we have this new flagship idea of learning labs, which are these interactive web modules that kind of explain or demystify concepts like cybersecurity, like machine learning, like how the internet works, into interactive learn by play experiences. And again, no prior experience is required. We're here to invest in you and help you kind of grow as a developer and as a designer. So how do you get involved? You can slide into my DMs on Discord and Slack, but you can also come to our next meetings. We've got a meeting on Tuesday, January 12th at 7:30 p.m. for curriculum, and we've got a dev meeting Thursday, January 14th at 6 p.m. PT. If you got questions, hit us up in Discord tabling. That's my 3 minutes, and I'll give it to the next coolest committee president, Julia, to talk about ACM-W.
Oh man, every time I'm like, how do I follow Matt? Anyways, hey guys, my name is Julia, and as Matt said, I am president of ACM-W. So what is ACM-W? Well, if you like people, if you like talking, if you like programming, even if you hate programming, ACM-W is for you because we are a very non-technical committee that's focused on the people aspect of computer science and making sure it's as diverse and welcoming as possible. So our mission, as it says up here, is to advocate for diversity and the inclusion of all groups in computer science. And we do that through a variety of professional development opportunities, panels, workshops, basically everything that has to do with talking to people. Cool. So the crux of ACM-W is our mentorship program. So we kickstarted this in fall. Basically, we paired up underclassmen with upperclassmen for help with, navigating typically your first year at UCLA, since most of our mentees are typically either transfers or first-year students or just new students to UCLA. But if you weren't able to catch this, no worries at all, because our events are open to everyone. So last quarter, we had a class planning workshop. We also had a bunch of panels where we invited current students, alumni, and even professionals in the industry to come and share their experiences, because there's no better way to learn, in my opinion, than from learning other people's mistakes and hearing their experiences. So again, we're planning on having a lot more of these alumni mentorship events happening this quarter, which are, like I said, open to everyone, regardless of whether or not you're in the program. So one of our coolest events, Conscience, just started up last quarter. And similarly to our book club, we meet once a week and we watch and discuss together various documentaries centered around diversity and other social issues in tech. So this is structured where we watch or listen to something for the first half of the meeting, and then we discuss how we felt about it, or just, whatever in the second half. So unlike a book club, there's absolutely no homework. I know from personal experience that whenever you're assigned something to do, it never winds up happening, at least for me. So we decided to eliminate that altogether by watching and discussing in the 1 hour block once a week. So last quarter, we did the Social Dilemma and the Patriot Act. And next up, we're going to be doing Weapons of Math Destruction by Kathy O'Neill, and another audiobook that you got to come through to figure out what it is. So our theme this quarter is diversity with a bunch of other stuff. So we have a few collabs coming up. First up, with ACM AI, we're going to have a Careers in AI panel. And coming up soon, we're also going to have ACM Studio. I am running out of time, so I'm just going to go ahead and do next slide, but stay tuned for those. And you can stay tuned for those by following us on our Facebook group. Our website will have events on it eventually, my bad. And you can also contact us directly through email. We will be posting all relevant information for these events on the Discord. And with that, I'm going to hand it over to John and ACM AI.
Hey everyone, I'm John. I'm president of ACM AI. Our mission is to grow and develop a community of students who are interested in AI at UCLA, the greater LA community, and beyond. We have 4 different subcommittees that work on a variety of initiatives towards this goal. First off is workshops. We offer quarter-long workshops to teach fundamentals in AI and machine learning. This winter, we're going to be offering beginner track, advanced track, and advanced plus plus. The beginner and advanced tracks will be covering the same content that we covered in the fall. So if you missed us then, feel free to join us now. Our advanced plus plus track covers special topics in machine learning, including quantum machine learning and generative adversarial networks and more. And all of these workshops are completely independent of each other. So you can attend one without attending any of the others. Well, feel free to drop in whenever you find a topic that's interesting to you. Additionally, we also have a workshops calendar. So if you want to add this to your Google Calendar, feel free to follow the link on the slide below. We'll also be hosting Discord office hours throughout the entire quarter every single week, Thursdays at 9 p.m. Pacific. So if you ever have any questions about our workshops content or about how to get into AI research or internships, feel free to come talk to us then. We also put on a variety of initiatives, one-off events for UCLA students. This quarter, we're going to be working with ACM-W on a queer and AI panel, and we'll also be working with ACM Impact, which you'll hear about later, on a collaboration on the intersection of AI and social impact. ACM AI also puts on projects initiatives that give students opportunities to work on real-world machine learning problems. We'll be kicking off this the projects initiative in winter and spring quarters. If you want to join our projects team in the spring, make sure to finish advanced track by the end of winter quarter, and you can join us next time. Unfortunately, you can't join us in this quarter because our applications have already gone out, but feel free to join us next time during the spring. And last but not least, we have a variety of outreach initiatives, which are work we do to increase awareness of AI beyond UCLA. Some of the things that ACM AI Outreach works on are a collaboration with Teach LA, which teaches an introductory course to high school students about AI and machine learning. And we also host a podcast, You Belong in AI, that focuses on the importance of diversity and inclusion in the field of AI. We recently, just 2 days ago, released a new podcast episode of our new season with a Facebook Research Scientist Manager, so be sure to listen to that. Yeah, so if you want to get connected with us, please just show up to any of our events. They're open to anybody. Feel free to join our Facebook group because that's where we're going to be announcing the majority of our events and publicizing our other initiatives. And yeah, hope I'll see you soon at our tabling session if you want to come talk to us. And now I'll hand it off to Jody with ACM Hack.
All right, hello. Thank you for that intro, John. Hi, I'm Jody. I am the Vice President of ACM Hack. Our president, lovely President Raji, is currently on a flight, so wishing her a safe flight. But let us get to it. So what is our mission in ACM Hack? It is to empower the community by providing the means to build amazing things and explore what is possible through code. So what do we do in Hack? We like building things, creating things, websites, mobile apps, all that sorts of fun stuff. So our main event for this quarter is, or our main workshop series is our mobile development track called Hack Sprint. So in this workshop series, we'll be teaching React Native, which is a way you can create both iOS and Android apps at the same time. So, you know, kill two birds with one stone, pretty fun. And also through this, you'll be able to create your very own app project that you can show off at our final showcase. And then after that, you can show it to your friends, families, recruiters in the future. So that'll be very fun. So those are workshops happening every Wednesday, 6 to 8 p.m. And we'll also be holding weekly office hours if you need help debugging or just have other questions. And then the next thing we have this quarter is our hackathon. So we usually have this annual hackathon called Hack on the Hill. Unfortunately, this quarter, no one's on the hill, so we'll call it Hack off the Hill. This is our 8th hackathon that we're holding. And this is just a chance for you to find some friends, build cool projects, win cool prizes. This is going to be happening after week 5, so weekend after week 5. And this is completely beginner friendly. So it'll be a 2-day virtual hackathon. And it's supposed to be designed to give you a feel for the major league hackathons that are usually longer and how that's supposed to feel and how those run as well. So signups will be going out shortly for those. And then the last thing that we have this quarter in Hack is HackFam. So this is our virtual family system for everyone at UCLA. So this is, you can meet new people, make friends. What happens is when you sign up, you'll get put in a family with a family head. And then you'll also get to meet some other family members. You'll probably have around 5 to 6 of them. You have weekly study calls, game nights. So just a fun time, make memories, connect while Not many people can. So signups close for that this Sunday, or yeah, this Saturday. Is it Sunday or Saturday? Whatever. January 10th is the date at night. So that will be fun as well. Make sure to sign up for that. If you're wondering, okay, so where are all these links? How do I sign up? Make sure you check out our website. That's the big thing. That is where all our links, when they become available, will be posted. You can also find out past information from our old workshops there as well. If you're not a website kind of person, you can also check out our Instagram, sign up for our mailing list, or go to our Facebook group. This is the other ways just to find out things that are happening for us as well. And yeah, I hope to see everyone there. See you guys at tabling. And with that, I will hand it back to Board.
All right, awesome. So those are our 8 committees. Again, each one is focusing on a different part of CS. And if that was a little overwhelming, don't worry at all. Completely get it. What I would recommend is that we specifically choose days for our workshops and events where we have the least overlap possible. So you can really go ahead and try out whatever you're interested in. And then if you want to whittle it down, then you can kind of see which ones you really want to focus on. But if you do want to try all 8 for some reason, go for it. You're totally welcome to. So again, you don't have to pick one or the other, and I'd really recommend exploring as much as possible. So now we're going to transition a little bit. So those are our 8 committees, but we also have ACM Board. And what Board does is we help committees out with different things they might need, like room booking when we were back on campus. But we also put on events for the general ACM public, the tech space, everyone there. And so we'll talk a little bit about what we have in store for winter. So with that, I'll pass it off to Catherine. We'll talk about external.
Hello, everyone. My name is Catherine. I'm the External Vice President of ACM. So I'm here to talk to you a little bit about the CS Town Hall that's coming up. So CS Town Hall is an opportunity for all CS, CSE, and CE students to interact with the UCLA Computer Science Department, provide feedback, suggestions, or discuss problems that are prevalent in the community. So students like you are able to ask questions directly to faculty and help improve the CS community at UCLA. So this year, we're hoping to have 2 town halls. One will focus on diversity and the other on academics. So keep an eye out for more information on our social media, which will be presented in a different slide. So that's it from me. I'll pass it off to our amazing Moonshots director, Sharvani.
Hi, my name is Shivani. My pronouns are she, hers, and I wanted to introduce y'all to some new initiatives we have going on this quarter. The first is ACM Impact. This is an initiative in ACM that focuses on social impact tech, and we have 2 main things going on this quarter. The first is our Careers in Social Impact Tech series, where we're going over how students just like you can get involved in social tech opportunities in academia, in industry, and beyond. So be on the lookout for that. And the second is our Social Impact blog post series. So we're going to cover various topics in social impact and what we think about it, and hopefully we'll get ideas from y'all on what you think. This will be going on our Medium, which is linked in the slide. So if you follow our Medium and give us some claps, only if you feel like it, we'll have a lot of posts up very, very soon. Also, yes, the second one is ACM Jedi. Please don't tell Disney because we don't want to get sued, but this is our initiative that focuses on making sure that we have a more inclusive culture and that voices that haven't been heard historically can be heard now. The main thing we have going on this quarter is something called allyship spaces, where presenters can talk about their experiences and we can facilitate constructive discussions on how we all can be better allies and learn and grow from each other. So there's an interest form at the bottom if you want to learn more about how to get involved there. And we also have a blog post up that you can check out to see what we did last quarter and what we're trying to improve. But yeah, that's all from me. Super excited to hear what y'all have to say at our events, and I will pass it back to Board.
Hello, everyone. I'm Daniel. I'm one of your operations directors, and Evan, my partner in crime, the other operations director. Coming up, we have an event this quarter in week 6, Thursday of week 6. It's the ACM Tech Gala. It's basically an opportunity for you to showcase the personal projects that you guys have been working on. So applications are live right now. So if you're interested in participating, please sign up. There will be prizes. We have industry affiliates coming in as judges. And it's a great way to just also see what other people in the community are working on. So,
yeah, in the past, we've called it the largest tech night at UCLA, where basically students just show off personal passion projects that they've been working on. and you have the ability to win a ton of cool prizes, but the value really is getting to know the community that's passionate about creating things. It can be related to tech in any sort of way. Feel free to apply, and we'll see you on Thursday, February 11th at 6:30 Pacific. So next, we have an attendance code. For those who don't know, you can earn points for attending ACM events. And basically, you go to members.uclaacm.edu or .com, and you can enter this attendance code for this general meeting. It's Carry My Grade, which we all hope will happen in winter quarter. And basically, you earn points, and at the end of the year, the top 3 people with the most points for attending the most ACM events will get unique prizes. In the past, there have been Amazon gift cards. I think we've raffled off Google Homes as well. So it's just an encouragement to attend all of the ACM events that we have to offer. I think next Daniel's going to talk a little bit about the tabling portion of Winter GM, which will happen on our Discord.
Yeah, so we have, if you guys aren't a member of the Discord server yet, you can join through that link. We'll go ahead and paste it in the chat as well in just a moment. But basically, we'll have a section with vocal channels as well as text channels. So if you're uncomfortable, you don't want to talk in the video channels, you don't have to, but they're dedicated to each different committee. And I'm just going to leave that slide up for another second, so in case you guys want to have a chance to grab the link. But the idea is that you guys will get to interact directly with all of us. We will be there available to help assist if you have any problems. We highly recommend that you download Discord as opposed to using it from the web client. It's just a better experience. But if you do log in from the web client, particularly if you're on a Mac, you're going to need to unmute your microphone, and then you're going to need to allow Safari permission to use your microphone. Okay. And we also recommend that you get verified. You don't need to worry about this tonight, but our server is actually a lot larger than what you're going to see when you first join. And we have a bot that handles verification. So you can go ahead and send a direct message to that bot and send the command IAM, and you'll say like student, your name and your email. Please make sure that if you run that command or any commands with a bot, you are leaving off the angle brackets. And yeah, and this is an example of what you'll be looking for in the Winter GM when you're there. So you can just click on a channel and it'll pop you right in, and please come hang out with us. So.
Yeah, we just wanted to mention that if anything goes wrong, we are there for you. You can just add a moderator. We have fantastic moderators, and Daniel and I will be in the troubleshooting voice channel if you have any problems that you need to talk to us about as well.
All right, and with that, thank you so much for coming. We are so excited for everything that we have in store for you. Definitely go ahead and check out our Discord. We'll all be there waiting to talk to you, answer any questions, and we cannot wait to meet you. So definitely go ahead and check that out. And here are all our social media pages. We are very active. We post super regularly, and I'd really recommend our newsletter as well. Every single week, we send out an email detailing all the events that are going to happen for that week across every committee. So I would definitely recommend that one as well. And with that, again, thank you so much, and we'll see you in the Discord.